Dear students, we are going to continue with topic number 3. In that, we are going to start with a special type of amplifier that is known as Darlington pair amplifier. Friends, in last time we studied about the meaning of FET as a common source amplifier and its analysis by using its small signal model so as to calculate input resistance, output resistance, current gain, voltage gain, and also the power gain. Today we are begin with Darlington pair. Darlington pair is nothing but the name itself suggests Darlington. Darling means who loves with each other. Pair means there should be two things which are necessary to love with each other. And something like that it is going to be present in this particular pair, and that's why we can call this type of special device as a Darlington pair. It consists of two transistors in pair. Both are of the same type, maybe of both PNP type or maybe of both NPN type, in which emitter of one transistor is connected to the base of other transistor, whereas collector of both transistors are connected to each other. And this is how the pairing is done between two transistors. That is the reason why it is called as Darlington pair. Thus, by connecting emitter of one transistor to the base of other transistor and collector of one transistor to the collector of other transistor, only three terminals are brought for the connection, and those terminals are again named as collector, emitter and base, and it is made available in a single package. Actually it is existing in pair, but it is made available in a single package with only three terminals for the connection, namely as like transistor, base, emitter and collector. That is the reason why it is called as Darlington pair. It is used to amplify the current, or it is used to amplify the power. This pair has a high current gain. Such a pair of Darlington is as represented in this particular figure. This figure represents the two transistors. Obviously, if you look to the arrows on the respective emitter terminals, it is outward. That's why both the transistors of NPN type. Here, emitter of transistor 1 is connected to the base of transistor 2. Collector of transistor 1 is connected to the collector of transistor 2, and it is named as a common terminal collector. Thus, this pair has only three terminals for the connection. One is the base, second one is the emitter, and third one is collector. So that's why it is called as a Darlington pair. So this is another aspect represented by using PNP transistor. Otherwise both are same, only the difference is that one makes use of the combination of two PNP transistor here, and other makes use of combination of two NPN transistor. This is what we can call it as the meaning of Darlington pair. When this Darlington pair is properly biased, especially if we use the voltage divider biasing network as usual, which is formed by means of an R1 and R2, to which the power supply VCC is provided, then it is going to act as an amplifier, and then it is called as Darlington pair amplifier. This amplifier has high input resistance, it has low output resistance, it has a high current gain, and it can be used as current gain amplifier, or it is used to amplify the current provided to at its input. This amplifier has unit voltage gain. So that is the specialty of Darlington pair amplifier. What are the specialties? It has a high input resistance, low output resistance, high current gain, and voltage gain is unity. When it is being used as an amplifier, which is represented here, that is, here is the Darlington pair. If you look properly, it makes use of two transistors. It is in a single pair now, having collector, base and emitter. As usual, method of biasing, this makes use of R1 and R2 as a voltage divider biasing. RL is the load resistance which is connected between collector and power supply. Emitter is the emitter bypass resistance. RE is the emitter bypass resistance. C is the emitter bypass capacitor. This capacitor is used to couple the input signal to be amplified to the base of Darlington pair. As a result, it produces amplified output, especially current, at the collector of Darlington pair. As we are well aware that it is a current amplifier, its input impedance is high, output impedance is low, current gain is high, it has a unit voltage gain amplifier. When input signal is applied, let IB1 be the current that flows through the base of transistor T1 in the pair. It allows IE1 to pass through the base of transistor T2. That means here IE1 is equal to IB2. This allows IC1 to flow through IC2, which will develop the amplified output across at the collector. So which, for your understanding, it is represented here. If IB1 is the base current through the transistor Q1 and IE1 is the emitter current which will act as IB2 for Q2, whose emitter current is IE2, let beta 1 and beta 2 are the current gain of transistor Q1 and Q2 respectively. Then what then? Then base current of Q2 is IE1 is equal to IB2, and that is given as beta 1 upon IB1 by the formula of the current gain. The emitter current of Q2 is IE2. IE2 is equal to beta 2 upon IB2. But IB2 is beta 1 upon IB1. So that's how we can write it. Beta 1, beta 2 upon IB1. If both the transistors of same make identical, then beta 1 is equal to beta 2. If beta 1 is equal to beta 2 equal to beta, then same equation we can write it. IE2 equal to beta square into IB1. Therefore, the current gain of this particular amplifier is IE2 upon IB1. Because IE2 is same as that of IC. And IE2 is equal to beta square IB1 divided by IB1. IB1 will cancel, and here the current gain AI becomes equal to beta square. That is the difference. If you use a single transistor, that gain will be simply beta. Here it is beta square. Or if for two transistor current gain are beta 1 and beta, then the combined current gain is represented as B1 into B2. The input resistance Ri equal to R1 parallel to R2 because it is a voltage water biasing arrangement which we already studied even in the biasing technique, that its input resistance becomes equal to R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. The output resistance of transistor 1 is RO1 is equal to RE1 plus parallel combination of RE1 parallel to R2 upon beta 1, and RO2 is equal to RE2. We are well aware that its voltage gain is unity. As voltage gain is a unity, current gain is a beta square, then power gain will be naturally beta square into 1, and that's equal to beta square. Friends, this is how we can use Darlington pair as a special device just to amplify the input current at the output, which we can observe from the aspect that it has a unit voltage gain but it has maximum current gain that is equal to beta square. So that's all about the Darlington pair. Now students will proceed to study the meaning of multi-stage amplifier. Just I will introduce the multi-stage amplifier today. Friends, as we have studied almost all amplifiers, all those amplifiers are the single stage amplifier. And if suppose single stage amplifier is not sufficient to increase the gain of the input signal to the required level at the output, then under that condition such a similar stages are connected to each other one after the another. That is, output of first stage is going to be provided as an input of the next stage. By connecting output of the first stage as an input of the second stage, there is a result of multi-stage amplifier. When two stages are connected with each other, we can get two-stage amplifier. If such a three stages are going to be connected with each other, we can get three-stage amplifier. In general, we can call this conceptual aspect as a multi-stage amplifier. The process of connecting output of one stage with the input of second stage is known as cascading, or it is also called as coupling. Here output of one stage is coupled as the input to the second stage. The reason behind that is to increase the gain of amplifier. Friends, we are well aware that voltage gain is defined as output voltage upon input voltage. If this is not sufficient, as for a single stage amplifier is being considered, then the concept of coupling is used, the concept of cascading is used so as to generate the multi-stage amplifier. In multi-stage amplifier, the voltage gain is improved by multiplying the voltage gain of individual amplifiers with each other. Thus, the net gain of multi-stage amplifier is the multiplication of the individual voltage gains of stages involved in that particular multi-stage amplifier. These single stage amplifier which are going to be coupled with each other may be of common emitter type, may be of common base type, maybe it is of common collector type. Especially when two common emitter amplifiers are going to be connected with each other, or two common base amplifiers are connected with each other, then that method is called as cascading of amplifier. And if suppose one of the stage is common emitter, another stage is say common base or common collector, if those stages are required to be connected with each other, then that process is called as cascoding. That is a difference. That is a difference. But anyway, there is a result of formation of multi-stage amplifier. Same we are going to elaborate by using the description. When the gain of single stage amplifier is insufficient to improve the gain of that amplifier, two or more amplifier stages are coupled with each other, known as multi-stage amplifier. In multi-stage amplifier, output of one stage is given as an input of second stage and so on. This process is known as cascading. If first stage is common emitter and second stage is common base or common collector, then amplifier is known as cascode amplifier. Same is represented in this particular block diagram. Here Vi is the input of amplifier 1. It produces the amplified output voltage VO1. VO1 is input for amplifier 2, which is to be represented as VO1 is equal to Vi2. It is amplified by the amplifier 2 and produces the output voltage VO2. VO2 is the input for amplifier 3. So that's why we can say VO2 is equal to Vi3. Vi3 is now input for amplifier 3. It will develop the amplified voltage as a VO3. Net voltage gain is VO3 upon Vi1 of entire multi-stage amplifier. But individual gains, if we are going to consider, if suppose a V1 with the gain of amplifier 1, then it is defined as VO1 upon Vi1, which is equal to Vi2 upon Vi1. Similarly, if a V2 with the gain of amplifier 2, then a V2 is equal to VO2 upon Vi2. But Vi2 is equal to VO1, try to remember. Similarly, the gain of amplifier 3 is, if it is AV3 is equal to VO3 upon Vi3, but Vi3 is equal to VO2. Then we can get individual gain AV1 is equal to VO1 upon Vi1, AV2 is equal to VO2 upon Vi2, and AV3 is equal to VO3 upon Vi3. So the net gain is AV is equal to AV1 into AV2 into AV3. But AV1 is VO1 upon Vi1, AV2 is equal to VO2 upon Vi2, but Vi2 is equal to VO1. We have replaced it. If VO3 is equal to VO3 upon Vi3, but Vi3 equal to VO2, we have replaced it. Friends, this VO1 will cancel with this VO1, this VO2 will cancel with this VO2, and only two terms will be remaining. One is a VO3 and second one is a Vi1. So that's why net gain will be VO3 upon Vi1. VO3 upon Vi1 is nothing but the entire gain of multi-stage amplifier. It is in general Vi, AV we can call it as. Thus the voltage gain of multi-stage amplifier is the product of voltage gain of individual stages. Depending upon how output of one stage is coupled as an input to the second stage, for coupling output of one stage with the input of second stage, which components are to be used, accordingly there are three types of multi-stage amplifiers. One is DC coupled amplifier, known as direct coupled amplifier, where output of first stage is coupled directly to the input of second stage without any coupling component, and especially it is used to amplify the DC level frequency signal, and that's why it is called as direct coupled amplifier. Second one is RC coupled amplifier. To couple output of first stage with the input of second stage, resistance and capacitors are used as a coupling components. So that's why it is called as RC coupled amplifier. Third one is TC coupled amplifier. TC coupled amplifier is known as transformer coupled amplifier. Here transformer is used to couple, impedance matching transformer is used to couple output of one stage as an input to the second stage. So that is the reason why it is called as TC coupled amplifier. Thus, there are three types of multi-stage amplifiers. One is a DC coupled amplifier, second one is RC coupled amplifier, third one is TC, that is transformer coupled amplifier. And last one, most probably one can consider it as a fourth one, that is the impedance coupled amplifier. If inductance is used to couple output of one stage with the input of second stage, then it may sometimes referred as impedance coupled amplifier. So this is how one can get the multi-stage amplifier. Friends, this is what the meaning of multi-stage amplifier, how its gain is going to be gets calculated, what is its advantages, and what are the types of multi-stage amplifier. Dear students, that's all about the Darlington pair and also the multi-stage amplifier which we have studied today. Next time we will go for the next article of the same topic.